This will have absolutely nothing to do with the coronavirus epidemic, I think. This is about Patti Smith and a book she wrote called The Year of the Monkey. A while ago, I read a book by Patti Smith, Just Kids. I read it out of curiosity to see what she was up to. I didn't expect to like the book, and I didn't like it. I loved it. I wrote one of these about it. If I recall correctly, I came to see the book as an extended eulogy for the loss of Robert Mapplethorpe and the loss of youth. When I saw another book by Patti Smith, The Year of the Monkey, I grabbed it, eager to see where she'd gone. She's gotten older and sadder. Here are some of the things she wrote in her book. Across America, one light after another seemed to burn out. I tried to shrug off unease, do my work, say my prayers, bide my time. Nothing is ever solved. Solving is an illusion. There are moments of spontaneous brightness when the mind appears emancipated, but that is mere epiphany. All is but an intermission of small and tender consequence. I suddenly felt dread. No, not dread, more otherworldly, a grateful kind of dead. And at some point, while reading this, I wrote, I think if you obsess on the matters of the day, seeking significance in everything before you, you are going to fashion a haunting emptiness, one that is going to eat at you, bother you, eventually encompass you, and become you. You lose yourself in the trivial affairs of the day. Patti Smith travels a lot to give talks and performances. That tends, I think, to further dislocate her. It keeps her off balance. She is never without pen and notebook and her old Polaroid camera. Many of her pictures were used to illustrate her book. The book spans a year, 2016. She is told, this is the year of the monkey, and it seems to her as if only a jabbering chimp could have unspooled that dreadful year. A dear friend, Sandy, goes into a coma, is dying, and dies. Her friend, her idol, really an icon of what a man and a writer should be, Sam Shepard, contracts ALS and slowly, terribly, inevitably dies. Together, as he is dying, they work on his last book, The One Inside. I wrote one of these on that volume. At the end, in an epilogue, she writes, this is what I know. Sam is dead. My brother is dead. My mother is dead. My father is dead. My husband is dead. My cat is dead and my dog is dead. Also in this year, Muhammad Ali, Sandy, Fidel Castro, and Princess Leia and her mother. That is the year of the monkey. And possibly worse than all of that was the election of 2016. That truly horrified her. It was, in a way, a fate worse than death. The book is about dreams and reality. It begins with her staying in the Dream Motel in California. Well, she insists on calling it the Dream Motel. But it's the Dream Inn, and there's a picture of the sign to prove it. A character reoccurs throughout the book, Ernest, much younger than she is, a very thoughtful and literary type who seems to pop up like a shadow figure wherever she goes. So I had to wonder, not that it mattered, is Ernest real or is he some kind of dream? I did not know the answer to that. The book ends with Smith blaming all the horrible heap of bad news on the monkey and wondering if the dog can do better in 2017. She closes by saying that the bad thing about dreaming is that you wake up. She is saying that dreams can be filled with promise, happiness, and wonder, while reality is almost always disappointing. Reality, for the most part, sucks. I agree with that, and I find that reality is most disappointing when it is I myself that is at the heart of the disappointment. Oh, the rest of it can be a blithering madness. I wonder what she makes of this year, 2020, the year of the virus. But there is no low so bottomless as when it is me who has fallen short, who has weakly succumbed to anger and injured another, lashing out, as if that could help, over something so slight as to be immediately forgettable, but the disappointment lives on. And at that time, I realize that I am the monkey.